Oh, okay. My eyes. Jeez. Alright, we should be good. Why does this music feel nice? I hate that this music feels nice. I sped this up to like 1.125, and like that was so pretty bopping too. But I'm excited. We'll see what this has in store. Is this low enough? I don't know. This should be low enough. The volume's at 60% in comparison. So if it's not loud enough, then I'm in trouble either way. Dude. How you?
I have cheesy fingers.
It's okay, I like cheese. Come here. I shouldn't. Were you walking around? Was that the noise I was hearing of you just walking around? Like, is Caroline up right now, or are they both out? I'm excited for this. Do we need to fight, by the way? Chicken. No, that's what you offered a leg. It's okay. It's okay. No one's angry at cold chicken. I gotta put on. We'll get the light on. There we go. Clear visual that I'm eating chicken while there's a show going on. But I'm excited. As long as this, as long as this announcement goes. Yeah. Did you have a long day at work today? Did you have a good day? Did you do this in the gym? But hey, you moved around and that's okay. And this is the best time to be feeding. To be bulk and dirty. Yeah. You gotta recover from all that bleeding.
Yeah. Okay. I will be in the bedroom.
Can you give me my water bottle, by the way? It's in the office. It's in the bedroom.
I was like, we are in the office.
Yes, we are. Appreciate it. Oh, it's starting! Hee. It's starting!
皆さんおはようございます。
おはようございます。
ステートオブプレイ日本をご覧いただきありがとうございます。本日 MC を務めます梶裕貴です。今回はステートオブプレイの特別編として日本やアジア初のゲームにスポットを当ててお届けします。
This is
大
exciting.
人気シリーズの最新作から個性豊かなインディータイトルまで最新
Because like I think as soon as like the announcements are over, we can actually go through some of the trailers that they announced. So that's really cool. Okay, Dragon Quest VII Remaster. Hell yeah, I'm excited.
We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we?
The
I
fact that
know
it's,
I'd regret missing out on the fun.
I mean that's interesting to where like they're providing English voices for a English subtitle.
I should try doing all the things that humans do. To find my own purpose.
Jeez.
Something only I can
I
do.
enjoy this. I enjoy this because I love.
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
I do enjoy a good Dragon Quest. Transcends time. I don't remember it being a time travel game. Was this always a? Has this always been a time travel
This
game?
is the stuff. You and me battling side by side again.
Again?
Flame splitter!
I don't remember this being a time traveling game. Hey, Missy.
There's no time to waste. Here's
Has
to
this
one
always
last
been-
adventure.
Okay, that's exciting. But so far, for a PlayStation announcement, it's announced on the PlayStation for sure. But I'm pretty sure there's other games it's
この
released
ド
for.
ールルックと呼ばれるグラフィック素敵ですね。
Diorama
そして
visuals.
再構築されたシナリオには大人になったキーファがどのような物語が待ち受けているのかお楽しみに。さて続いてはちょっと穏やかな気持ちになれる2作品から
Oh,
発売時期の
by
発表です。
reimagined, do you mean there's extra content?
インコンビニワンストア
インコンビニ
メニーストーリーズはささやかな日常を描く
Oh, you're like
心
store
温まる物語。
simulator. Nice.
プレイヤーは小さな町のコンビニ店員となり棚に商品を並べたり顔なじみのお客さんと交流したりしながら選択を通じて物語を紡いでいきます。心地のいい効果音でリラックスガチャやコレクションといった遊び心のある要素でお楽しみいただけま
Mark
す。
enjoys a good
イン
store
コンビニ
simulator.
ワンストアメニーストーリーズは
Many stories.
2026年4月発売です。
Shingetsu Hatsubai desu.
コーヒートーク東京は
コーヒー
東京の小さなカフェを舞台にした
コーヒ
ノベルア
ー
ドベンチャーゲーム。
コーヒー
プレイヤーはバリスタとなり心温まる一杯を入れてお客様の声に耳を傾けます。人間はもちろん雪女やカッパなど日本の妖怪の末裔たちもカフェを訪れ悩みや喜びを語り合います。コーヒートーク東京は2026年3月5日発売です。
It reminds me of Strange Taxi.
続いてのゲームはおや
あれ
急に静かになった気がしませんかなんだか寒気もさまざまな社会問題に切り込む人気ホラーシリーズブロークンロアから2作品が登
Broken
場
Roar?
1作目はブロークンロアアン
Oh,
フォロー
this is that's
SNS の暗い影に焦点を当てた
mannequins.
一人
Ah,
称視点の
mannequins.
ホラ
That's
ーゲ
so
ーム
weird.
見知らぬ不気味な家で目覚めたアン
Oh,
脱
that's
出するた
great.
め過去のトラウマや亡霊たちに追い詰められながらスマートフォンを駆使して出口を探していきます。
Mark would love that
ブロ
so
ークン
much.
ロアアン
He
フォロ
loves
ーは
mannequins.
2026年1月16日発売です。
Mark would love that so much.
さらに本日はシリーズ最新作ブロークンロアアセンドを初公開。
Ascendo.
シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバルホラーにクライミング要素が加わりました。
A climbing
前作
mechanic?
ドントウォッ
Jeez.
チに引き続き東京が舞台の今作主人公のレンとユイは動画配信サイトでの名声を求め危険を顧みずに東京タワーに挑みます。そこで2人を待ち受けるのは妖怪六六尾。ブロークンロアアセンドは
Oh,
2026
okay.
年夏発売予定です。
That's great to hear about. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, cool. Oh, Ninja Guy. It's Neo 3. Neo 3. This is pretty sure Neo 3, yeah? Or is it Oh no, Fatal Frame. This is Fatal Frame! Oh, Fatal Frame! I've never played it, but I follow people who played it. This is so exciting. This is a sequel to Fatal Frame 2, yeah? Fatal 3! Fatal 3!
Village. If you can get out of the village, you'll be able to escape your fate.
This looks Fatal Frame 2 remaster. This is Fatal Frame. Oh, this is Fatal Frame 2. Fatal Frame 2, it was based on this. Is centered around twins. So this should be based on the second time it remastered, yeah.
The festival failed. It's
Oh.
all because we ran away.
Okay, that's interesting. This is a very different scenario then.
We'll be together forever.
Oh, this is
Fatal
the
Frame
remake of
2.
the second game.
Crimson
Okay.
Butterfly remake.
Mark and Lady
Shall we?
Tank
Begin.
Tiptoe's gonna be fun too. Tiptoe's gonna like this.
本日は光栄テクモゲームスよりゼロ赤い蝶リメイクディレクターの柴田さんにお越しいただきました。
Shibata-san.
柴田さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Hello.
2003年に
We're getting
発
a
売され
remake,
たゼロ
so
赤い蝶が今回待望のリメイクと。
if we're getting a remake of the second game, does that mean they're building the engine to make the third game? Who knows? That's pretty exciting.
じゃあ何か秘密はあるんでしょうか。
はい、ありがとうございます。まあ、光と影ですね。まあ、ホラーにとって重要なところについてはすごくこだわってライティングして見えるところと見えないところのバランスを追求しています。
What
ま
can
た
I
そのキ
can
ャラ
I
クターの
see?
肌の質感、透明感とか、まあ、服のこうものの感じですよね。
Okay, more
も
realistic
リアルに
clothes.
表現しました。
Interesting.
チーム忍者のアクションディレクターも参加していますので、バトルも楽しんでいただきたいです。幽霊がだんだん怖いものが近づいてくるのをじっくり見ながらゲージで撮影するっていう、まあ、怖さ、まあ、ゲームシステムはのいいところはまあ踏襲しながら実際のカメラのような、まあ、ズームだったりピントあったりという新しい要素を追加しました。またこのフィルター、まあ、カメラのフィルターがあると思うんですけど、それを切り替えると、まあ、見え方が変わっていってですね、音量に対してさまざまな効果があります。まあ、その戦闘でも探索でも特徴的な効果がありますので、まあ、状況に応じて切り替えながら使って、ゲームを進めていきます。
Okay, that's really cool.
早くプレイしたいですさあ本日は発売日の解禁という嬉しいニュースがありましたが、他にも新情報をご用意いただいたんですよね。
はい、実はデ
There's a
ジタルデラックスエディショ
Oh,
ン
there's
が発売が決定しました。
Oh, that's so
こち
cute.
らにはデジタルアートワークや
they have cool outfits,
特別な衣装が含まれており、本日初出
Why
と
is
なります。
there a lace
本日から予
gloves?
約受付もスタートします。予約特典も各種ご用意しておりますので、皆さんぜひチ
I
ェ
don't
ックしてみてください。
remember.
いや発
I don't remember them having.
売が待ち遠しいですね。柴田さん、本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございました。
Because I don't remember the instance of you guys being able to play both sisters during the game, but I guess this is
ゼロ
different.
赤い蝶リメイクは2026年3月12日発売予定です。
March 2026. Okay, that's pretty fun. It's good to hear. Wait, what was that?
そして光栄テクモゲームズから
光栄テクモ
もう一つ発表があります。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
Neo 3? More Neo 3 information? I love a Neo 3.
believed would be my final battle.
Oh.
You appeared before me.
Or is it a, oh, it's Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors Origin, hell yeah. We only defeated Lulu barely last time. But this is new DLC for it? That's really fun.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side. For together, we shall seize a new age of peace with our
Okay.
own hands.
Okay, this is really cool. I love myself Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I do love myself a Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yellow turban attire for pre-release bonus. Okay. But who is this? I don't know who that is. I don't know how important that is for the Dynasty Warriors lore, but that's exciting.
続いて9月に放送したステイトオブプレイではグランツーリスモシリーズの生みの親山口和則さんからグランツーリスモ7の大型アップデートスペック3が年末に配信されると発表がありました。本日は山内さんから追加のお知らせが届いています。早速見てみましょう。
Alright, let's see in the world of racing, what do we get?
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー山内和則です。間もなくグランツーリスモ1億本突破を記念したスペック3がリリースされますけれども、それに加えてもう一つニュースがあります。その名もですね、グランツーリスモ7パワーパック。でパワーパックとは何かというとですね、これまでのグランツーリスモ7、グランツーリスモシリーズが、言ってみればレースゲームだったわけですけれども、パワーパックは、リアルレーシングです。でその中には例えば24時間レースみたいなものも含まれています。でそういった本当にハードコアなリアルなレースの世界っていうものを、一度はグランツーリスモでやってみたかったので、今回パワーパックを作りました。パワーパックも、スペック3と同時に、この年末にリリースされます。であともう一つは12月の20日ですね、福岡でグランツーリスモワールドシリーズの最終戦ワールドファイナルが行われます。その会場でも、皆さんにお会いできることを今から楽しみにしています。
For the racing fans, that must be pretty cool.
山内和則さんありがとうございました。グランツーリスモ7パワーパックでのリアルレーシングにご期待ください。さあどんどん参りましょう。記録と再生で道を切り開く新感覚レコードパズルアクションモーションレック。移動する、ジャンプする、そして動きの軌跡を記録して再生する。一見進めそうにない道も記録した動きを別の場所で再生すれば必ず突破できる。多彩なギミックを駆使して荒廃したステージを探索し、機械に支配された世界の謎を解き明かしましょう。モーションレックは2026年春発売です。武教 RPG ワンダリングソードすべての DLC を同梱した完全版がバージョンアップされてプレイステーション5に登場。ピクセルアートで描かれる古代の中国を舞台にしたオープンワールド RPG。 主人公は英雄を抱いて旅に出ます。これこそが
Like it's an Octopath
プレイ
Traveler
ヤー
but
の選択によ
Japan.
って変わる
But
20種
China,
類のエンディング、戦略もアクションも楽しめる2種類の戦闘モード、そ
This
して
fight
新
word
たに
looks pretty
日本人
cool.
キャス
I
トによ
love
る
it.
日本語フルボイスを実装。
あなたと共にあるならこの命惜しくはございません。
2026年5月28日発売です。
I love the sprite work in the
アイソムニウムファイルシリーズ最新作、伊達要は眠らないフロムアイソムニウムファイルがプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4
Oh jeez, we caught up. Okay.
に登場と2026年5月28日発売です。
My bad.
アイソムニウムファイルシリーズ最新作伊達要は眠らないフロムアイソムニウムファイルがプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4に登場。特殊捜査官伊達要と彼の左目に埋め込まれた AI アイボーがさらわれたネットアイドルイリスの行方を
We got a bunny girl in
調査を
Japanese
進
game.
める
We
捜査
got the
パー
bunny
ト、
girl.
真相心理を探るソムニウムパート、そして新たに追加された脱出パート、3つのパートを行き交い事件の真相に迫ります。プレイステーション5向けに進化したグラフィックで緊迫した物語が展開されます。伊達要は眠らない
I mean, there's definitely a stage for this. I think what we're excited for as well is we're looking for Marvel Tokon. We're looking for information on Bloodborne. We're looking for information on Neo 3, Duskmorn, and some other games too. But definitely Marvel Tokon is the next thing we're looking for as well.
新時代の頂点を目指せ。シリーズ独自の SP バトルは
I
ド
don't
ライバ
mind
ー
a
の
racing
精
game
神力
either.
を数
Racing
値
games
化
are
した
fun.
スピリットポイントを削り合う戦い、速さ
I
も
find it kind of fun to where like back in the day, I was playing a lot of Need for Speed and I was playing a lot of racing games with my brother. I didn't even know how you would have gotten into it, but I did wish that I got involved in like racing sports. I was really thinking about NASCAR racing, but turns out you had to you would have had to start like really early in your lifetime to get into that. That's my understanding racing sports.
パズル、 RPG、
according to what is it? Go my favorite sports team.
推理アドベンチャー、そしてレースゲームまでバリエーションが豊かでしたね。さて、ここからはバンダイナムコエンターテインメントから DLC のお知らせです。
Okay.
塊魂シリーズ最新作マスアポンは塊魂に2つの新 DLC が登場。第1弾塊魂ダンスダンスリミックスパック、第2弾塊魂ネオリミックスパック。
I remember the series to be really weird for me growing up during the early 2000s, but Katamari has definitely stood the test of time. The quirkiness, the wildness of this game. People loved it ever since I was younger.
ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグがバットマンワールド2リパックに登場します。ソニックならではのスピード感が味わえる新ステージに加え、おなじみのギミックやキャラクターも登場します。さらにボス戦ではドクター・エッグマンとの戦いが待ち受けます。パックマンワールド2リパックソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグコラボレーションコンテンツはプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で本日から配信開始。先月プレイステーション5で発売されたデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーシーズンパスの DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションがついに登場。新たに追加される個性豊かな5体のデジモンととある人物たちを巡る物語が展開します。
That's super cool.
俺たちも答える。
DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションはこの冬配信です。
So dope.
今年8月に発売されたスーパーロボット対戦 Y から DLC が登場します。DLC1 では銀河旋風ブライガーザ・
I played
収録。
Kamen Rider Skull.
追加エリアミッションや追加プレイヤブル機体が楽しめます。
Why are Kamen Riders fighting
DLC1 は
in this game?
11月
Sure,
21日配信です。
Omae no tsumi o kasero. Sa, omae no tsumi o kasero. I love the fact that they just threw in Super Robot Wars out of nowhere. And I wasn't aware that Kamen Riders were being involved with Super Robots. So that's pretty cool. Monster Hunter! Monster Hunter! Monster! No! Monster Hunter!
モンスターハンターワイルズ
Free Time for Monster Hunter!
配信日が12月16日に決定しました。
December 16th? We gotta play Monster Hunter soon.
巨撃竜ゴグマジオスが登場予定です。
We gotta catch up
エンド
on
コンテ
that.
ンツの拡充や季節イベント
New
交わりの
Monster,
催事
that's
も予
right.
定しています。12月16日から
December
行こうぜ。
16th. Yakyoze. A magical goop monster.
続いてはソニックレーシングクロスワールドからのアップデート情報です。
That's interesting. A night raid? Monkey Ball. That's cool. 2 OC characters too. That's interesting. That's really cool.
ソニックレーシングクロスワールド DLC スポンジボブパックは11月20日に配信です。続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャーネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース。新トレーラーの公開とさらに発売日も
I'm excited for the fact that they're introducing more Monster Hunter content because Monster Hunter comes in waves. So you can't really have it as a forever game at its moment because it'll go up and down in player retention because there are just like because that's how the content goes. This looks like its own Metroidvania. Oh, your hat can take over monsters? That's interesting. Oh, is this multiplayer? Oh, that's cool. Multiplayer multiplayer Hollow Knight. That's really cool. Oh, oh my god! Those goats! Oh, that's interesting. You can like possess enemies. That's interesting. As a hat. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, Metroid, something, what is it? Roguelike elements? Okay. There's a dragon. Nevergrave, Witch and the Curse.
ネバーグレイブ、ザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース開発責任者、酒井康臣さんにお越しいただきました。酒井さん、よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。酒井さん、トレーラーではゴーレムのような敵と戦っていたシーンがとても印象的だったんですけど、そのボス戦の魅力、そして他にどんなボスが登場するのか教えていただけますか。
はい。レーザー攻撃を繰り出していた巨大なゴーレムは最初のダンジョン遺跡のボスです。本作のボスはそれぞれ独自の攻撃パターンや特殊なギミックを持っていて、一筋縄ではいかないようになっています。例えば植物のボスは風を使ったり、ドラゴンのボスは溶岩にを使ったり、マリオネットのボスはプレイヤーが使う魔法と似た魔法を使います。ボスによっては特定の敵への憑依が攻略の鍵になることもあります。またローグライクの要素によってダンジョン内のプレイヤー境遇も毎回異なるため、
The idea that like the level teaches you how to fight the boss. That's really good. That's really good to know.
スタジオにお越しくださりありがとうござい
That
ました。
learning mechanic that helps us out. Really good, really good, really good. I love it.
お前が今
Oh, Pragmata?
世界で唯一 DBS を搭載した実験室だ。
DBS 起動準備が整いました。
Pragmata don't have cat boys and cat girls.
アバターとは可能性の海からサルベージしたデータを元に構築した誰か
Oh, this is Guilty Gear, maybe?
ラグナというのは
Never mind. Oh, it's a Blaze Blue. It's a Blaze Blue side scroller. Oh, that's interesting. More Blaze Blue content. That's
つまり
interesting.
可能性のかけらとは無数に分岐する僕たちの未来の一部ということかい？
世界を救うためにはもっと情報が必要だ。
君はドクターメルクリウスが何か隠していると思ってます？
たとえアバターとリンクしていてもデータで構成された空間の中でお前は異物だ。
このことドクターメルクリウスに報告します。
Interesting. Multiple characters can be used within from Blaze Blue.
可能性だ。ガフェやめてください。真っ黒な獣。サルベージだ。そうだろう。
私たちが解析しているあの記憶の正体、一体何
？Entropy Effect X. I mean, Blaze Blue has always been fun. So to get a 2D side scroller from them, that's not a fighting game.
ブレイブルー
That's
エ
pretty
ントロ
nice.
ピーエフェクト X は完全新作ストーリ
Brand new
ー、
story.
そしてシリーズ過去作から直人黒金が参戦します。お楽しみに。さて
This looks really
どんどん
fun.
行きましょう。続いて冒険心をくすぐるラインナップを一挙にご紹介です。呪われた魔王デイモンと人間の子供が織りなす心温まる冒険活劇デーモン&ベイビー。探索要素とツインスティックシューターの戦闘システムを融合させた新感覚のアクション RPG。 アイテムを集めレベルを上げてアイテムスキルを習得し広大なステージを攻略しましょう。ステージはバラエティ豊かな敵やギミックがいっぱい。マシンガンやショットガンなど展開の武器を使って攻撃しましょう。魔王が赤ん坊を背負いながら戦い、その絆が深まっていく物語も大きな見どころです。子連れ魔王の壮大な冒険の幕が上がります。デーモン&ベイビーはプレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で2026年初旬発売です。
Interesting.
ディスガイアシリーズのスタッフが手掛ける 完全新作 3D アクション
This is
RPG
3D
狂
this
乱
game?
魔カイズム。
Okay.
主人公は倒した敵を獣魔として従え共に戦うことができます。強靭なドラゴンや妖艶なサキュラスなど獣魔の種類は全部で16種類。一緒に戦わせるのはもちろん武器に変えて強力な技を放つことも可能です。全ての力を使いこなし裏切り者から大切なプリンを取り戻しましょう。狂乱魔カイズムは2026年1月29日発売です。
That's really cool. Cause like I was always a big fan of the Disgaea games when I was in like high school and college. So to get a new flavor of the game of the franchise, that's really fun.
パリー、そしてディフェンダータイプのタタとその相棒ロボットビビが参戦します。分身を操り敵を翻弄するファリー、拠点を難攻不落の砦に変えていく。
Is this like is this a PvP game? This looks fun though, but is it a PvP game?
さらに待望の新マップも高くそびえる城壁、複雑な地形、変化に富む路地によって構成されます。すべての戦闘が唯一無二の体験になること間違いなし。お気に入りのヒーローを見つけ、新しい戦場で世界中のプレイヤーと競い合いましょ
う。Boobas everywhere. Yeah, so this first game right here, really exciting. This first game before then was
ちなみに私は運命のトリガーにて両輪の声を担当しています。他にも魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいしていますので、ぜひプレイしてみてくださいね。次はスクエアエニックスの大人気シリーズ最新オクトパストラベラーゼロに関する発表です。
That is also a good title. Octopath Traveler, really good game too. Now we're going to the 2.5D side scroller, but back in Japan.
You're finally awake!
If you can best me in battle, my technique shall be yours.
Oh, Scarlet Flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land! Here they come! Let me see you bleed! Go down! Fly!
Wounds be healed!
That's exciting.
All the riches of the world are mine. Wow.
Hermia.
I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love to do with as you please.
That is
and the fear it induces
a problematic
is the only thing that can control people. You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will see you punished with my own two hands.
The hero.
After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me. Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
So you're telling me the queen ravaged this town, and then you're giving this town to rebuild from scratch. Okay.
Marvelous! Let the finale!
It's really that's okay. Carry your save game to the full. Demo available from today. You can play the demo today. That's really interesting. That's really cool. We can play the Octopath Traveler demo.
そしてなんと本日から体験版の配信を開始します。体験版はゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます。体験版でプレイした内容は本編発売時に引き継ぎが可能です。主人公のキャラクターメイクや序盤のストーリーをお楽しみください。
That's exciting.
本日はアークシステムワークスからマーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズプロデューサーの山中さん、アートディレクターの黒沢さんにお越しいただきました。お二人ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。よろしくお願いいたします。
Okay.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはどんな思いを込めて制作されたのか、それからファンの皆さんにはどんな体験を味わってほしいと考えていらっしゃるのかお話しいただけますでしょうか。
はい、このタイトル、日本から世界へというキーワードを掲げて開発してまして、マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれて、アメリカで育ってきた、今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね、我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して、日本人らしく、アークシステムワークスらしく、出力していくかというところを非常にテーマで大きなテーマとして掲げています。その新しいマーベル、日米のカルチャーが融合したマーベルというのをファンの方にぜひ楽しんでいただきたいなと思ってます。
これは続報がますます楽しみですね。
はい、で今回ですね、プレイステーション5にて第2回目のクローズドベータを実施させていただきます。12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT、クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えて、スパイダーマンとゴーストライダーがとなっております。
Will now be playable?
スパイダーマンとゴーストまして、第1回ベータを実施させていただきます。
A second? Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
プレイステーション5にて第2回目のクローズドベータ
second close. Okay, I can't play the beta, but that's okay.
を実施させていただきます。12月の第1週の週末を予定しておりまして、第1回 CBT、クローズドベータテストのキャラクターに加えて、スパイダーマンとゴーストライダーが
So we'll see Maximilian play this during the closed beta.
本日はですね、2回目となるクローズドベータテストのですね、予告トレーラーを持ってきました。こちらをご覧ください。
Let's go! Let's go, baby!
親愛なる隣人、スパイダーマンだ。
Spider-Man. Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider. I can't register because I don't have the PlayStation 5. My friend has the PlayStation 5, but I wouldn't want to take it away from him. Ooh, Savage Lands. Oh, that's real cool. I'm excited to play this. Oh god. The X Mansion is a new battle stage. Oh yes, Queen. Oh geez, don't punish her like that. Oh, online. Reintroducing rollback netcode? That's exciting for people. Oh, that's sick. No breaks? Okay.
いやー、ワクワクさせられましたね。どんな展開になるのか期待です。トレーラーに映っていたのって X マンションのステージですよね。こちらは新しいステージなんでしょうか。
さすがよく聞きましたね。
そうですね。今回の X マンションステージ。
Is that also? I love the fact that by having the X-Men stage here, it's also a consistent tease to where they have the character models of these X-Men characters like Psylocke, Beast, Angel, Colossus, Xavier, Iceman in the background. They have the character models. There's a potential of them being on the game fighting cast. It's like such a tease. And Gambit too, the fact that they have these characters in the background shows they have the assets for these characters. But what if you make them fight? That's really cool.
楽しんでもらえるように、細かいネタだったり、ギミックだったりをいっぱい仕込んでますので、ぜひねプレイしてこちら見ていただけると嬉しいと思ってます。
Oh, that's so exciting. このステージ
はワンエリアだけのステージになっています。エリアが少ないので。ちょっとね内容が薄いって思う方もいるかもしれませんが、こちら、バトルの進行に合わせてドラマチックに変化するような面白い仕掛けを取り入れてます。
ゴーストライダーはダークで迫力あるキャラクターですが、ビジュアルやアニメーションをデザインする上でどんなチャレンジがありましたか？
はい。まずゴーストライダーを出すにあたってまずキャラクター、普通にゴーストライダーがいるので。
Because yeah, like there is challenges because as someone who knows a bit of the lore, there's several renditions of the Ghost Rider persona. There is so the Ghost Rider before him, I believe, was a Western like Ghost Rider, and then there's Johnny Blaze that we know from like we know from like early 2000s, and Nicolas Cage played Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider for like the early Fox productions. And then we have Robbie Reyes. He was introduced in the comics and cartoons, and he is the semi-current Ghost Rider, because there's also another girl who is Native American that's also Ghost Rider. So there's plenty of Ghost Riders, but the fact that they went with Robbie Reyes is so recognizable because he's one of the recent new characters from 2010, 2015, and also he was also there was also a live action variation of him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. That's my understanding.
そのキャラクターを誰にするのかというところで、かなり悩みがありました。今回ですね、ロビー・レイエスを採用させていただいたわけです。なぜロビー・レイエスのゴーストライダーを選ばれたんでしょうか。
はい、今日の時点ではちょっと詳しくはお話できないんですけれど、ストーリー的にですね、今回ちょっと若い方のゴーストライダーを出したいという事情がありまして、出したかったという事情がありまして、今回はジョニー・ブレズではなくてロビーの方を選んだということになります。
なるほど。
Yeah, okay, so for story reasons, they didn't choose the other not Kamen Riders, Ghost Rider. Wow. I wanted to say Kamen Rider, but yeah, the fact that like for story reasons they're choosing this variation of a younger Ghost Rider. Okay.
僕もマーベルファンの一人として、そして声優としてユニバースにも関わらせていただいているので、今作がどのように広がっていくのかとても楽しみです。
What character are you gonna be?
それでは最後に世界中のファンの皆さんに向けてメッセージをお願いします。
このゲーム、皆さんのお力をもとにもっともっといいゲームにしていきたいと思っていますので、ぜひ第2回クローズドベータテストにもご参加いただきまして、皆さんが感じたこと、ご意見ご要望をですねいただければと思います。
日本のアニメとアメコミが融合したマーベルの独特のアート表現をぜひプレイして楽しんでください。
They worked so hard for the designs too.
本日は素敵なお話を聞かせていただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
If I had a PlayStation 5, I'd love to play it. But that's okay. All we gotta do is upgrade my PC, and we will perform just as okay as a PlayStation 5. We just gotta upgrade my PC, and that'll be okay. Oh, Night Rain. Is that Night Rain? It's more Night Rain DLC. Okay. If I remember correctly, isn't Night Rain? I think Night Rain it's really strange toward Night Rain. The fact that it's really interesting that Night Rain, the beta for Night Rain was console exclusive before it was released across all platforms. So I don't think there was an opportunity for it to be tested on PC platforms or Xbox platforms, but it's performing well apparently. I felt sad that they didn't provide me the chance to like playtest this earlier this year. New jumping mechanic. There is a jumping mechanic. Oh, all these angels. I'm in danger, but I also like how I'm in danger. Does that mean, oh, the Impaler, that's real cool. Because isn't there like a theory that the bosses you're fighting are all aspects of the Zodiac? There was like a scorpion somewhere, so are they all like aspects of the Zodiacs? That's my question.
お楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。私も早くプレイしたいゲームばかりです。 PS5 の5周年という節目に改めて PS5 の体験をご説明するとともにいくつかのニュースを共有します。 PS5 の体験といえばデュアルセンスワイヤレスコントローラーです。 PS5 をお買い上げいただくとすぐに
I don't want to play Astro's Playroom. Like again, I will always say that I'm very happy that people who wanted this game and who played this game, I'm excited that you personally got your Game of the Year. My biggest problem has always been the fact that this game was exclusive and locked onto a console. So to be generous, a fifth of the community, of the gaming community, had the chance to play it, and nobody else within the larger population can play Astrobot. So that is the biggest concern. The fact that only a fraction of people, like say a fifth of the gaming community who has the ability to buy a PlayStation, had then the ability to put down $70 onto this game. That's you can play. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
どこでもフレンドやコンテンツに簡単にアクセスできます。
You can watch people. Also, you can stream on PlayStation, and then your friends can join via like mobile device. PlayStation 5, you can also enjoy thousands of PlayStation 4 games.
数千の PS4 向けのゲームも遊ぶことができ、過去にご購入いただいたゲームに加え、PS4 向けにしか発売されなかったゲームも遊べます。
So that's really good that they are slowly like deconstructing PlayStation 4 games to then be playable on the 5. That's really good.
たくさんの方々にリビングルームの大きなテレビで PS5 をお使いいただいておりますが、プレイステーションポータルリモートプレイヤーを通じてリビングルームを超えて PS5 を楽しめるようなご提案も差し上げております。そして本日ゲーミングモニターを日本と米国で発売することを発表します。
There's a PlayStation monitor?
鮮やかな映像に加え、DualSenseワイヤレスコントローラーを充電できるフックも搭載しています。
You can buy a 27-inch monitor for. Okay. Wait, hold on. What? There's a gaming monitor specifically.
ゲーミングモニターを日本と米国で発売することを発表します。鮮やかな映像に
vivid visuals and a built-in charger. So like oh jeez.
DualSense ワイヤレスコントローラーを充電できるフックも搭載しています。
Okay, so 27-inch game monitor with DualSense charging hook for PlayStation 5 and PC. Features available with compatible devices and support games sold separately. Supports a refresh rate when connected to a PlayStation 5 controller. But otherwise, is it supposed to support PlayStation first or PC first? That's the next question.
先日発表しましたパルスエレベートワイヤレススピーカーとともにデスクトップ環境でも
enjoyable for the desktop as well. Hope you enjoy this fully. We hope you will be able to enjoy PlayStation 5 on the with Pulse Elevate speaker which we recently announced. We hope you'll be able to fully enjoy the PlayStation 5 on your desktop as well. Okay.
PS5 を存分にお楽しみください。
I do need speakers. These products bring premium audio and visual experiences to personal spaces and gives players more choice of how and where they enjoy.
ここでどのように楽しむかの選択肢を今後も広げてまいります。
From the bed. I don't like the
最後に
portals though.
PS5 の5周年を記念して日本国内の皆さんに特別なご案内があります。
Just for the Japanese
日
market.
本アカウント、日本語専用の PS
We're introducing a PlayStation 5 for players that can be exclusively be enjoyed in the Japanese language.
PS5 をご用意しま
What's
す。
the difference?
本モデルは希望小売価格税込み55,000円とお求めになりやすい
Oh, that's so much
PS5 デジタ
cheaper.
ルエディションです。
$550 basically.
日本でより多くのプレイヤーの皆さんに PS5 そしてス
But that's what I'm questioning, like their push for a Japanese audience. I wonder if it's because it's so the sales in Japan are so low for that demographic. Interesting. Is that all there is? Okay. We got Tokon news at least. That's really good. Disgaea news too. That's really cool. I like some Disgaea. God of War, but Okay. And then we get Dynasty Warriors. That's really cool.
今日ご紹介した全てのゲームには作品ごとに異なる魅力がたくさん詰め込まれています。時には仲間と一緒に、時には一人でじっくりと。プレイステーションにはあらゆる遊び方があります。この番組が皆さんの次の冒険のきっかけになれば嬉しいです。それではまたお会いしましょう。ありがとうございました。
Okay, so let's see. We had more information about Tokon. There's information about Monster Hunter. That's really cool. Damon and Baby. Okay. More news on the PlayStation blog. Okay, cool. That's a nice announcement. Let's see what's in the chat. Expressing disappointments, game selection, lack of announcement of Kingdom Hearts and Bloodborne. That's fair. I mean, BlazBlue Niskaya looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, there's the thing though. If I remember correctly, Kingdom Hearts 4 is being like, what is it? The team is split though, isn't it? Like PlayStation, Kingdom Hearts 4 developers are also working on other games too, I believe. And then what else people were saying? Man, I appreciate the Goon Station because there was also a lot of fan service that I enjoy, but also that's me personally. But yeah, there's like, for people who say waste of time in Snooze Fest, I feel like that's a statement from expectations. When you set expectations and you set yourself up for a bit of a disappointment if you have expectations set up in certain ways. Are there any hold on, let me see what else they got. Before we end the stream, let's see what else that they have 3 hours ago. Let Them Come, Onslaught, Possessors, that's a game. Oh yeah, Dispatch. Let's see. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter. Let's see what they made an announcement regarding like more information, yeah. What was it? Oh, championship recap. That's interesting. But yeah, no, there's a thing where Wilds, because there's an announcement for December 12th. December 16th is the what is it? The Title IV update. I'll look at that. Title update 4, yeah. Like it was announced about that. Oh yeah, there was an announcement of the Dota collab too. That was exciting as well. Oh yeah, yeah, title. Am I able to? I may want to buy some of the Final Fantasy collaboration stuff. A little bit, but Gogma Zeo is being dropped. Okay, I don't know who Gogma Zeo is. Let's watch it again.
Hello,
as well.
everyone. It's Salad. I'm making an urgent video right now, but on the morning of November 12th, there was a game presentation called State of Play, and there was some information about Monster Hunter Wilds, so I'd like to introduce it. If you're interested, please subscribe to the channel and someone just asked the country. Hello, hunters all over the country. It has been announced that the 4th free title update for Monster Hunter Wilds will be released on December 16th, in mid-December.
Yawn.
Shields up, Ironbreakers, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Last week we had the Monster Hunter Festa event, which was a Monster Hunter celebration that took place during the Paris Games Week, which took place naturally, as you can imagine, in Paris. And during the Monster Hunter Festa, this was kind of like a celebration of all things Monster Hunter. There were all these activities that people could do, all these little mini-games. There was a cosplay show where people showed off these really amazing cosplays, which, by the way, I did a reaction to that in the channel. If you guys want to check it out, there were some really, really good Monster Hunter
cosplay show.
Okay,
cool.
The seating Basilgoose, absolutely
Basilgoose.
the best one for my personal taste. Obviously, my favorite monster, it is what it is. But there was also a couple of dev panels where the developers talked about a couple of things in regards to Stories 3, as well as Monster Hunter Wilds. And today I wanted to talk about the stuff that's going to be coming down the pike when it comes to Title Update 4. So number one, we are going to be getting a new version of Rathalos. This is going to be a 9-star Rathalos, but unlike the 9-star Kongalala and the 9-star Fulgur Anjanath and the upcoming 9-star Ajarakan, which are essentially event quests that are kind of like timed, and some of them are going to be going away, which I think kind of sucks. I really wanted to see those 9-star monsters basically roaming the map. The 9-star Rathalos is actually going to be a monster that's going to be available in the world. While you are roaming the world, you can just kind of like spawn in. And he's going to behave differently from what you would expect from a regular Rathalos, so he's going to be a little bit harder. Now, personally, I actually wanted to see a 9-star Guardian Rathalos, and that's not to say that that's not going to happen, but
Guardian Rathalos,
the chances of that happening have diminished significantly.
I respect that, because like Guardian Rathalos is a specific Wilds variant of Rathalos. Because so like I agree, I want more Wilds variant monsters, because we're in the world of Wilds. We've always fought variations of Rathalos, sure, but I want more interactions with the region-specific monsters. That is true.
Guardian Rathalos has a moveset that I personally find more challenging. He's been able to like dead angle me off of my gun lance multiple times, and that's something that I really like. Is actually one of my favorite monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds is Guardian Rathalos. I really dig him. But we're going to be getting a 9-star regular Rathalos. He's going to be having a different moveset than what you would expect from regular Rathalos. But there was a mistranslation that happened during the stage event. For those of you that aren't aware, during the stage event, they translated it by saying, like, this Rathalos is going to change behavior depending on which season it happens to be in. So, like, if it's in Inclemency, he's going to behave differently than if it's in Fallow. That is actually incorrect. That was like some type of a mistranslation, and Rathalos is just going to be different from regular Rathalos, but he's going to behave pretty much the same regardless of what season you happen to fight him in. Regardless of that, I'm still excited to check out a 9-star Rathalos, because Rathalos is still, the mascot of Monster Hunter. I know a lot of people are kind of like sick of Rathalos, but personally, I still like fighting him. I still think he's an interesting fight, and I'm curious to see how they're going to improve on Rathalos' usual shenanigans. And he's going to be 9 stars, which means he's going to also be able to be 9-5, which means you'll be able to grind him for amulets and all types of other goodies and materials and stuff like that, which is going to be interesting. But naturally, one of the things that the team really called out our attention to was the Gogmazios monster that they're working on. Now, Gogmazios is a returning monster for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I only fought Gogmazios in 4 Ultimate because I only had 4 Ultimate in the 3DS, because that's the only platform it's available in. And I played that until the end of high rank, and then it's just hard for me to focus for long periods of time trying to play on this small 3DS screen.
Yeah, that was my problem with when I bought. I have like Generations on my Switch. I can always go back to it, but like the attention span is really bad for me.
3DS if I'm out and about, but in my home, I'm like, no, I have this big screen right here. I want to play on the big screen. That's what I want to play. So I never really got around to, going into G rank on 4 Ultimate and all of that shenanigans. But I'm really excited to check out Gogmazios for the first time as it gets introduced in Title Update 4. I think it's going to be a really fun fight. And they talked a little bit about how Gogmazios is going to work, and this is where things get a little bit dicey. Because Capcom's about to do something that I'm not exactly sure I'm particularly comfortable with. And, I like challenging monsters. I love that. That's my thing. Like, for instance, Savage Omega, absolutely love that. Still absolutely love doing that, like, right now, even after...
Yeah, you're a shield bearer. Of course you'll do it.
Grinding it.
But, like...
grinding it some more.
Okay, sorry. That came out too violent. There's a certain playstyle that's different between... Because over the course of my career as a Monster Hunter, I have jumped many weapons, and for Wilds I maintained the Great Sword, but I do have semi experience in the hammer and the switch axe, and I don't have many experiences in the lance, gun lance, which he has. He is a shieldsman. I'm pretty sure that if you bring him on your team, he will guarantee protection at all times. He is Sigurd's aid and shielding you at the very last moment. If I have the desire, I feel like at some point I may want to restart my Wilds experience with a different weapon and have that challenge. Otherwise, that is when I get the chance to, because I'm going to have a spin wheel and a dice roll to see if I play Monster Hunter during certain streams. But otherwise, that's my opinion. Like, he is a master shieldsmith. I can probably say that. I don't know about my experience, so like he's coming from his experience of like him playing games
at some point. But yeah, I like the really cool, challenging stuff. So I'm not scared of Gogmazios over the level of challenge.
I'm scared of Gogmazios because I never played him.
If I don't beat him, I will.
Sorry, I'm scared of Gogmazios because I never fought him.
So I'm not scared of Gogmazios over the level of challenge that Capcom's going to be introducing, because even if I don't beat him, I will still enjoy the process of trying to figure out how to defeat him and trying to like adapt my build and all of that stuff. These are things that I absolutely adore. And the more of these challenges you bring into the game, the more excited I'm going to be. Now, Gogmazios is going to have a 2-element system in terms of when it comes to his weaknesses.
Great.
This is something that is similar to, like, for instance, a Barroth. So Barroth, whenever he's covered in mud, is actually weaker to water. But then when he's not covered in mud, he's weaker to, is it ice? I forget if it's ice or fire. I think
that
it's
sounds
fire.
about right.
When he's not covered in mud, fire deals more damage. I forget. But it's like, it's a 2-elemental system that you have with Barroth. You're going to have something similar with Gogmazios. So when he's in his normal state and he's covered in oil, then fire is going to be one of the more efficient ways of dealing damage. This is something that I was talking with Gaijin on the most recent Third Fleet podcast, which by the time this video goes out to the channel, that won't be live yet. I'm going to be uploading that to the channel tomorrow. So hey, a little bit of a tease. Third Fleet podcast tomorrow with Gaijin, over 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours of Third Fleet podcast goodness. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But yeah, we go in depth in talking about this, and Gaijin tells us about his experience, because for those who don't know, Gogmazios is actually one of Gaijin's favorite monsters. This is why he's always saying, oh my Gog, instead of saying, oh my God, and stuff like that, right? But regardless of that, so whenever he's in his oily state, you're going to be wanting to deal fire damage, and then whenever he swaps over and Gaijin tells him he gets all in flames and stuff like that, then fire's not going to be as effective because he's already burning. At that point, you're going to be wanting to deal dragon damage. So they're going to be using the 2-weapon system that we have currently in Monster Hunter Wilds to make, to make use of that. You're going to be able to swap weapons. You can already kind of do something like that with Savage Omega, where you can bring like a fire weapon for whenever it is Nursilla phase.
I have not fought Omega yet, so that's going to be my challenge.
When it comes to me with the Gunlance, all I have to say is, like, I don't know, if you play a man's weapon, you always have fire damage. That's the way that it goes, because Gunlance always has fire damage. So I'll just take a Dragon Gunlance, and then I'm still dealing fire damage anyways. No, I'm joking.
That is very true.
How I'm going to be doing it with Gunlance. We'll have to see how the fight pans out. But an interesting thing is, during the presentation, Tokuda-san said there's going to be a mechanic, and this, by the way, is translated by Gaijin. You guys will be able to see this because he translated the whole thing on the podcast. I'm going to have to get to editing that as soon as I'm done recording this video. But it seems like there's going to be a system during the fight wherein you're going to be using armor spheres. Now, they don't specify what type of armor spheres you're going to be using, but it's going to be a system that is going to require you to have armor spheres, and then you're going to use those armor spheres to make things a little bit easier during the Gogmazios fight. And this is the thing that has me a little bit apprehensive, because I'm just going like, armor spheres? In this economy? What do you mean? I'm not even upgrading all of the armors for all of the sets that I'm doing, because there's quite simply not enough armor spheres to go around in the whole damn game. So it's time for you guys to get started grinding armor spheres. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this video and the event, the Dreamspell event, is still going on, you might want to log in, get your dailies done, get all of your stuff done, so that you can actually collect as many armor spheres as you possibly can, because you're likely going to need those for the Gogmazios event. So keep that in mind. Now,
I should probably do that. Yeah.
Another thing that they didn't really talk about is how Gogmazios is going to work. Now, I have a couple of theories as to how that is going to be, and I suspect that Gogmazios is going to be a raid. I think it makes sense. I think that Savage Omega is like something that you go and you do, and it's a really challenging thing. But I think that Gogmazios is going to be like a big siege that you're going to be doing, and it's going to somehow involve cooperation from multiple people in the lobby. How they're going to scale it remains somewhat of a mystery, because right now we have lobbies that can hold up to 100 players, so they'll have to do some type of scaling based on the number of players that are on the lobby, because they just balanced the monster to be only easily slain by having 100 players on your lobby, that's going to be a problem because not everybody has 100 players available to them on their lobby.
Yeah,
but I would expect there to be some type of mechanic, kind of like what we had with Safi Jiva if you were around during Monster Hunter World Iceborne. But I could be completely wrong. This is just my theory. I feel like that would be interesting because I really liked doing the Safi Jiva raid. It's just a matter of how they're going to be handling the scaling. Maybe you're going to be able to get more rewards if you get together with more players, but it'll still be doable solo with the companion hunters if that's something that you want to do. Then maybe if you're really like grinding super hardcore and you want to collect like all of the weapons or something like that, maybe a more efficient way of doing it would be multiplayer so that there's an incentive for doing it multiplayer. I don't know. We'll have to see how that pans out, but I do suspect it's going to be a raid. And another thing that I suspect is that I think that whatever Gogmazios is related to, he is going to be the key hunt for us to further upgrade Ardian weapons. Because that is something that Capcom has specifically mentioned in the past, that like we want to make sure that we maintain the relevance of Ardian weapons because naturally Ardian weapons are the best weapons in the game right now. And we already talked about how I'm not the biggest fan of that. You know, if you like Ardian weapons, then it's whatever. I'm not the biggest fan. I always feel like the weapons on the weapon tree, the final iteration of those weapons should always be one of the top weapons that you can possibly have. And I'm not a big fan of like, no, you know, there's this whole other system, Ardian weapons, that just completely take over everything and they're the best. But regardless of that, I feel like Gogmazios' weapons, like by default, I feel like the most likely element for those weapons is going to be Blast, even though it was Sleep in the past.
Yeah, it's probably...
Again, I have another conversation with Gaijin about this in the podcast. Guys really should...
Because like, if it's an oil-based creature, it's either going to be fire-based or... I mean... Oil makes blast makes sense because it's an oil monster, and then like what happens to oil? It explodes.
Get out tomorrow, but I suspect that this time around they're probably either going to be blast or they're going to be fire. But regardless of what element
or fire, yeah,
I think that they're going to become like the most powerful raw damage weapons currently in the game once you actually start crafting those. This is just like a theory that I have because power creep and the usual way things go, and because of that. The fight itself is also going to give you materials to improve on your Ardian weapons, where that is maybe like, ooh, targeted reroll, so that you can maybe get your perfect Ardian weapon, or ooh, you get an additional modifier on your Ardian weapon, or, you know, something along those lines. I do expect that particular fight to also take your Ardian weapons to the next level, but at this point in time, I don't know if that is going to be the case or not. And I would also like to remind you guys that Title Update 4 supposedly is going to also have some performance improvements. We'll see how that pans out because it's still disappointing that we're having all of these performance issues in Wilds after all of these months of the game being out. Game came out in February. We're in November and we're still talking about performance issues in Monster Hunter Wilds. It's really disappointing, and I do hope that Capcom delivers for that performance fix that they're touting.
But I understand to where there's an issue, there's a concern with performance, and it had a rocky start with PC. Like, what is what is the current review on Monster Hunter Wilds right now? 30% off, by the way. It's okay. It's still mostly negative. What is it? What's the reason for it? Performance runs like garbage. Performance like already, like as I skim the top of like reviews, the biggest problem is its performance, and that makes sense because in my understanding is like it works really well with when they were making the game, they were prepared for specs of consoles because they are the most consistent they are the most consistent system specs you can like throw your game at. But when it comes to PC specs, it's so variable amongst like millions of people, because like I would say that for them for them to like generously have the game semi-consistent for console players is still a pretty good feature against like the inconsistencies of PC. The inconsistencies of PC comes from the fact that not everybody has the same type of computer. but you can guarantee that when you have when you compare an Xbox player to a PlayStation console player, their consistency rate is more like on point. Is more it's there's a better average of console players with their performances than PC because it's so variable to just like throw it out the wall.
At the same time, their language doesn't really seem like it's going to be a completely different ball game once we implement this. It's like there might be some performance issues, but we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But for now, that's all I really had to say. These are some of the things that were announced during the Monster Hunter Fest. Did you guys get to watch the fest?
Because again, that's the thing. Like, the more what we don't need more people telling other people to not play the game. We need more PC players to give more data. That way, they can calibrate the wider umbrella that is PC Monster Hunter. They need to give. We can only have as wide of a net with as many data points. The more data points we get for Monster Hunter on Steam, Monster Hunter on PC, the bigger the net is cast, and the better chances we are able to get PC fixes to make the performance better.
Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if this video was interesting to you in the comment section down below. Leave it a like if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong.
Oh, hey, do you know where I can get my divine rapier? Excuse me. Well, I've got my sacred relic and my demon edge. Is this not the right shop? Speak English, man! Ladies, gentlemen, and heroes of all ages, today is a pretty wild day in the world
the
of
Dota
Monster
thing
Hunter,
was really
because
weird
there's
for
a
me
new
too.
Monster Hunter collaboration revealed and released, but before you get too excited, I should say it's not on the Monster Hunter side. At least nothing new in Monster Hunter from this yet. But
okay, so it looks like only Dota is having the skins and the Monster Hunter like motif, but it allegedly from just statements like this for like Monster Hunter does not have Tonfas. I want Tonfas to come back because I never got a chance to play with those weapons, but I will say for the current moment Dota is getting content from Monster Hunter, but we don't know what it looks like to implement. We don't know what it looks like for Monster Hunter to have Dota, if that makes sense. We don't know what Monster Hunter having Dota looks like, but we're getting to see what Dota looks like with Monster Hunter.
Today we're going to go over the surprisingly sizable Monster Hunter crossover event with one of the bigger games of the last 20 years, Dota 2. One of the two big MOBAs on the market, and the one that I personally partaken in a fair amount in myself. We'll talk about everything going on here because it's not just purely skins. Then we'll talk a bit about what we could have come back to the Monster Hunter side of things in return, as in the stuff that we could get in Monster Hunter that's related to Dota 2. That's it to start off, then let's talk about the Dota 2 side of things. First things first, there are special hero icons that you can unlock for all the different heroes with Monster Hunter style symbols that are very, very cool. You unlock these by filling out your Hunter's notes, and you unlock Hunter notes, which are called Heroes Atlas, based on the heroes that you play, the heroes that your teammates play, and then the heroes that your enemies play as well. So the more varied targets you see, the more notes you will fill up, the faster you'll get these icons. Past that, there are 6 skin sets for different heroes that you can unlock through the event.
It fills up because it's like a monster manual.
Materials after every game based on the specific heroes that you kill. Some heroes drop Odogaron parts, some heroes drop Kirin parts, for example, and you get more materials if you win. You can use these materials to then craft these 6 different free sets, which are all based on different monsters and their armor sets, though they are more like inspired by than full direct copies for some of them at least. And also it's worth mentioning, like the first initial opening part of the event gives you a little Palico courier and an airship that'll fly around and deliver your items to you mid-game. And it's also worth noting that there's like a paid expansion for this called the Expedition Pack, and the alternate versions of all these skins are locked behind that when I talk about those, but the base versions of the sets are all free to make. As for alternate Palicos,
but let's see what Max has to say.
It was good overall. It was okay. But I won't say 7 out of 10. I think it's more like a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, I would agree to the 5 or 6 because a lot of it hits my notes only because I played some of the titles and it resonated with certain parts of me. But for for Max's community, they're really big on fighting games. They're also huge advocates for Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy VII.
You know, giving us a Tokon something was nice, but yeah, it's not the most powerful of shows.
No, I regret that.
Well, it cost us literally nothing, so of course it was nice to have nothing, something over nothing, you know. But Night Rain DLC is a cool announcement.
That
it's
is
coming out way too early. The Tokon
is it early? Like how recent was how recent was Night Rain DLC updates? Elden Ring Night. The most recent patch was in October, and now we're getting a new one in December. Okay, so it's they're pretty close together, but also at the same time, it's understandable to where they want consistent like content to be fed into here. I understand, like it's a live service game. I will say that. So for a live service game to have like updates coming in like water.
Is neat. It's also coming out way too early. Like that thing is, they almost gave us no heads up. That shit is practically 3 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Let me change.
And like in October 7th just happened for them too.
Outside of like Night Rain and Tokon, Smile Bomb, thank you. Was there anything else that really was crazy? Not really. Like Night Rain and Tokon was about it. Be great. Damn, this dark screen. All right. What did we get? Did anything come true? Man, I guess it technically counts.
Does it count?
Oh no, that doesn't count. Come on, chat.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Gambit technically does count because we have a character model on the map, and they have the asset to make him a fighting character, a character roster character. There was no Bloodborne, there was no Kingdom Hearts, there was no Resident Evil. If Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts, no information on Phantom Blade Zero. There was no information on Strive. There wasn't information on Blaze Blue, so that was pretty cool. Blaze Blue content from Arc Systems, that's pretty good. That's pretty important. DLC, yeah. New FromSoft game? No, that wouldn't work. Because if anything else, what big news could have been was Duskborn being brought into other consoles outside of PlayStation. That's outside of Nintendo. That would have been a huge thing. But yeah, that was mostly it. That was mostly it from the PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, that was it. I enjoyed it for the most part. But that's, again, I enjoyed most of it because of the nicheness that it was. Otherwise, like, I'm pretty open for most like gaming experiences. And if you want me to advertise for you, PlayStation, I got pretty big real estate. But anyways, that should be it for the PlayStation Play. We should be good to go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.